Good morning, where have you been? I've been up for ages, been to weigh-in, filmed that, been to Asda, filmed that. Oh well, you're here for breakfast. Here's Cath's. 2 Weetabix, healthy extra B. There are strawberries and raspberries, which are speed, and cherries, and banana, which is free. And she's just asked for some of this barista 0-calorie cinnamon flavour syrup to go with it. I have the same. I've also got a yoghurt, so mine's half a sin and a healthy extra B. Cath's is just a healthy extra B. So the Bournemouth side of my family have gone home and they have sent me a card. It's just come in the post. I'm just going to let you read this. I think it's brilliant. Really brilliant. How ironic as well that they should send a card over when I was busy picking things up to send to them this morning. So this one here's for Marnie. And this one's for me Auntie Jackie, though I'm sure Marnie will also have some. Scented gel pens, little word search, yeah, and I was going to write a letter to go with it as well, so we're just like ships that pass in the night when it comes to the post here, but yeah, that's brilliant. More post. Slugs away. Thank you, Sue Buckley, for recommending this. I mean, we don't have so much of a problem with slugs down the allotment, but we do in the garden, don't we?
Yeah, the greenhouse particularly, they're like all the seedlings.
Yeah, so, and we've tried eggshells, we've tried copper tape around the pots, we've tried all sorts of things, haven't we?
I mean, what we don't want to do is use pellets that are going to kill them.
And the cats.
Yeah, we obviously hedgehogs will eat the slugs then and then. So we don't want to do anything that's actually going to harm them. We just want to repel them.
Yep, so slugs away, all natural wool pellets, nourish and protect your plants. Apparently they just expand and get a bit woolly when watered, and the slugs don't like to go over them. We'll see. But it's worth a try. And I have just read your message about cutting the whites off onions, spring onions, soaking them in water, making a spray out of it and spraying the plants with that as well, because slugs don't like that, and that is also something we will try. Slug prevention has begun. Meanwhile, Weigh-In is edited and saving.
Well, I'm just in the process of trying to get the greenhouse in order. And you might have seen me bring this in. My mum gave me this. Something that she's no longer using. It's just a bit of plastic staging for more seedlings. So I can still grow seedlings, and when the tomato plants come, I can grow the tomato plants further down in their pots. So I have actually got a few seedlings that I bought from the car boot sale. So I thought I might do some seedlings, make sure that everything's watered. We are going down to the allotment this afternoon to try and get things ready for things to go in shortly. But I shall just potter in here for a little while, decompress from Easter. And I have no idea what I'm doing, but you know, it's experimental. Bought these from car boot as well. So I'm going to use these for my seedlings. And I have kale to plant, cornflowers, watercress, and some leeks. There's literally nowhere to put a camera, so I'm kind of down on the floor at the moment. Well, it already looks a little bit tidier in here, so I'm glad about that. There's not a lot of space, but at least I can grow a few things, as you can see. Right, got the slugs away. It's wool based. Apparently the slugs don't like it. So as you can see, my aubergine's already been eaten. Try and save it with some of this stuff. We'll see whether it works or not. There we go. They seem to like the cabbages and the cucumbers too. So I just put a few, sprinkle a few over here. Hopefully. Oh, and the pak choi. Hopefully it will work. Sorry about the filming, but it's not easy. Spinach here as well. So, scatter them. Yeah. These definitely need to go in the ground. They'll be okay once they're in the ground. I'm sure of that. There we go. When I get some more cucumbers, because cucumbers have been eaten, I will do the same. And I will let you know how that goes.
Green asparagus and egg. This is going to be our lunch before we go out. There we go then. Boiled eggs with dippy asparagus. Dippity dip dip dip. We're going out.
Going to the allotment.
We are. We've got a bit to take down there.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be really sunny all afternoon. That's why we earmarked this afternoon for the allotment. But it looks like it's going to rain, doesn't it? Although it's warm.
Well, at least we've got a shed to shelter in now.
Yeah,
So
that's a mouthful.
it is.
Right, come with us. Come and have a look.
Table and chairs up. There we go.
Laura's sitting on the floor.
Free. Flask of tea. Have bought a burner so we can make our own drinks. And we got our next raised bed out, metal beds. But, and this is maybe why they were cheap, there's only 5 sheets of these and there should be 6. So it should be 2-sided and one end, so that's 6. We've only got 5. So what we're going to do is we're just going to make a smaller one so it'll be square as opposed to, so 1 panel each side. Because what else can you do? Really? No. I don't know either. Oh, there's so much that I always, although I look forward to being down here, I always feel a little bit overwhelmed by the amount of stuff that's needed. But we'll just do our best, little bit at a time. It does mean that we're not going to need as much compost.
Yeah.
So there's the upside. There's always an upside. Whilst Laura is grappling with the raised bed, I am going to make a start, hopefully, on some arches. I bought a couple of arches. I have no idea what they're like. They're probably really flimsy. We'll find a way to make them stronger, hopefully. They were quite cheap. So we'll see how this goes. Crystals from Danny. Don't know. Anyway, here's the instructions. Looks fairly simple. Probably won't be able to make it because it's so simple. A, B, C, D, E and F. I think I can manage that. We'll see.
a good sound.
You got?
I don't know, I thought it was a weed, so I dug it up.
That's parsnip. Oops, just fell down the hole.
This is obviously from the previous owner, though.
That's parsnip.
I was just trying to clear the ground for the...
You thought it was carrot because it's orange. It's definitely parsnip. Yeah, well...
Should have left it in.
It's alright, don't worry about it.
Sorry, little parsnip.
So...
I'll put you on the side.
We haven't got very far, to be honest with you. Made up this bed. It was supposed to be a double. Now it's a single. It's okay. Stuck some cardboard in the bottom of it. Make a little pathway through where the arch will go, hopefully. Oh, and another one.
This was a patch then, eh?
Yeah. Okay, so parsnips, if you leave them in the ground, they come up every year. Okay. That's the double there. It's not quite level, but we are on a slope, so, you know. Can't dig it all out and level it all off. It's just not going to happen. So we'll just have to make do. And then I've decided to put those raised beds there.
I just dug up the end
For
of
now.
the fairy washing up bottle.
Yeah, there's a lot of plastic in this ground, isn't there?
That's frustrating.
Our neighbour's got little tiny cabbages in there. I think that's what they are, or something.
He's got onions as well.
He's got another patch here. Patch there and a patch there, but I'm not sure. Maybe onions in there. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's hard going, and but it'll come together eventually, I suppose. Hopefully, with any luck. Let's have a look from back here. There's a lot of strimming and things. It's just ongoing, isn't it? It's just.
Bring the strimmer down tomorrow.
So we have brought some compost with us. Don't stand on the rake. In fact, actually, there's 3 more lots in the car. I don't think this is going to go very far, but I'm going to start filling the small one and see how far we get.
Opening the bag with brute force.
With what?
Brute force.
Brute force, is it?
Yeah.
Feel like a right weakling.
Hey! Yeah, we're going to need more than 3. 1.
Oh.
2.
getting weaker by the minute.
Three. Well, that's Cath happy. We'll bring the rest down tomorrow, I think. And she's just been over by the fire bin, lighting the fire. Excuse the wind. A bit windy, but that might help the fire. Yeah. Best way to get rid of all the overgrowth. So I pulled a few weeds up to get to the Dalek. All of this, that's like clods that we dug up last year, stuck in the Dalek. Now the grass has died back, we're left with soil. Soil which we could use to kind of put in the base of the bottom of these to save us money on compost, and then just top it with compost. Yeah, maybe. It doesn't look like we've done a lot today, because we haven't. But it does feel like we have done a lot. And I think in terms of positioning, we're gonna keep these planters here with the archways between them. Yeah, that's the plan. So we're going to come back tomorrow and do a lot more for a lot longer. But time is ticking and I need to make dinner. So, yeah, I mean, it's looking, I'll come back this way, it's looking better than it did for sure. We've still got right up to the green netting at the end to do something with, so, you know, we've barely scratched the surface, really. There's so much to do. Just on our way out of the allotment, and I stopped to have a look at this. Aren't they lovely? Cath says they're clematis.
Yeah, I think it's called Montana.
Very, very happy little plants. Look at that.
That's rosemary as well. Bees love rosemary.
Oh yes, haven't we got this in our garden?
Yeah.
Yeah, where all the bees are. I can't actually see what's picking up on the camera because the sun is reflecting. The rolling cart is coming with us so that we can get yet more compost down tomorrow. The fence has disappeared here, I see. Yeah, I mean, if you're out to buy a rolling cart, just be mindful that you will have to drag it more than roll it. Back home, Cath is dealing with cats. I am going to make the Chinese chicken curry. The recipe is on our playlist, our recipe playlist, so I will show you that when it's done. But I feel probably, it's like mindfulness being down the allotment, and I definitely feel aired and very stung by stinging nettles, but happy. How can you be happy when you're like totally stung by stinging nettles? I don't know. Somebody wants their ball back. Curry is dangerous, especially when you whiz up the sauce. Oof. Oh well, he's happy. New toy from Car Boot on Sunday. I think they've all had a go at this toy now. Look at those bunny feet. Is that nice, Milo? Excuse the bags, this is all stuff I have yet to list. Is that nice? New toy? Yeah? Oh, love eyes. And kill toy. Okay, full of speed. I mean, cram-packed full of speed. It's Chinese chicken curry as per our previous recipe. However, I have added in spinach and chickpeas. And yes, I did burn myself. And yes, Abby has put burn gel and cling film on me, bless her. And yes, that's Abby slurping her drink in the background. Good morning. It's the next day, whatever day that may be. What day is it? Thursday? Thursday. I'm just awake, can you tell by the voice? 2 Weetabix, Healthy Extra B, softened with a splash of milk from Healthy Extra A and hot water. Banana, which is sin-free, and a Muller Light, which is half a sin. Would have had berries and whatnot, but we've run out. I'm just having a pear. The arm is a lot better. We're going off to the allotment today. So these are all the peelings from dinner last night. Oh, excuse the washing machine, by the way. These are going into the compost bin at the allotment, and then we'll probably grab a few other things together. I think we need to pop to a shop first, and then we'll be back down at the allotment. I'm just preparing some things to go down the allotment. So lemon and a lime, sparkling water. I'll make a flask of tea too. I was thinking, what should I put fruit in so it doesn't get crushed? Problem solved. Satsumas, plums and grapes. And we will probably take a hi-fi bar, and we need to think about lunch for down there as well. Well, we have a car full of cardboard.
We do.
The neighbours are having some work done in their house. And we were just saying, weren't we, before we went out, well, we could do with some cardboard to line the beds at the allotment. And they had all this cardboard outside their house. And we're very happy to let us take it. Saves them a tip run, so. Loads. So we're going to pop to the garden centre for something. I'm not sure what. Cath wants to go. And then, are you looking for cable ties?
Yeah, I need to go to B&Q. There's a couple of things that I need to get, but I can't actually remember. Cable ties was one of them.
Yeah.
I did make a list, but I left the list at home.
Great. Common. Very common.
I'd like to try and get some broad beans. I thought I might plant up some broad beans or sow them. But actually, I'm too late for that. That's like January, February time.
Yeah.
Or the other end of the year. So maybe I can buy some that are already grown.
We'll have to have a look.
Yeah.
Alex is already down there. He's finishing off the shed. It has shelves. I think they've put the shelves up. So he's doing work. I don't know if he'll still be there when we get there, but at least, you know, other plot holders can see that work is being done.
And I don't know what, yesterday, day before, I bought a double gas burning stove.
You did.
It holds like a small canister on each side.
Yeah.
So that's going to be for cups of tea.
Then I don't have to keep making flasks.
And we'll have a shelf to put it on.
Yeah.
So that's helpful.
Yeah.
So I'm looking like the small things excite me.
Like a shelf in a shed.
A shelf and a gas stove. Yeah. To make tea with.
My arm's hurting, so
It's like camping.
yeah, camping with glamping.
Glamping without actually going anywhere.
We're going to see you at the garden centre.
Yeah.
We only recently discovered this garden centre, and it's like, what, 2 minutes down the road, really, isn't it? Which sounds mad, but it's a little bit out the way, as you can see. And we just never bothered going to it. But here it is. It's a little one. It's not a huge one. We got our fig tree from here last year. Otter Nurseries. You can hear the water feature. Oh, I'd love a water feature. I mean, we've got two, but you know. It's nice little. That's nice. I just say this all through garden centres. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, look more. Lovely. Look at these lovely aces. Do love a garden centre.
Standard.
Nice. Yeah. She is after sweet peas.
Again, that's something else that I forgot to plant. I forgot to get some seeds.
Yeah. Should have saved seeds from last year's.
I wanted mix moneymaker.
She's after the tomatoes. They didn't have any mixed sweet peas, so that would be a seed packet that we'll be looking for.
Gardener's delight.
Catherine's in her element. Okay, just picked up some more gloves because I've been using Alex's and he's down there today, so better bring my own. And apparently they sell the cable ties and the secateurs here, so hopefully we don't need to go to B&Q. We can get down the allotment quicker. Ooh, I have just seen some gnomes. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oh, we have to have at least one gnome on the allotment, surely. No? Sorry, guys. Cath says no. Oh, look, it's got your name on it. Oh, noisy. Look. There it is up there.
That is not my name.
No, well, no. Some people call you Cathy.
No, I don't like Cathy. Cute though, isn't it?
It's really lovely.
In fact, actually, my mum bought me something like that.
She did. You have yet to make it.
Because I looked at it and it looked very complicated.
Well, I did get the gloves, and Cath got what she needed, so no need to go to B&Q. Yay!
Secateurs and some new secateurs because mine fell to bits.
And I want to say hello to Ange. Ange goes to group on a Wednesday with me, and I didn't realise she worked in there. She may have said it, but my memory is awful, as we all know. So yeah, it was nice to see familiar faces at the till.
You forgot your memory was awful, didn't you?
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, probably. Straight to the allotment we go. There's a lot to take down there. So yeah, can you see? Am I blocking your view?
You are. Your head's in the way.
Ooh. Dalek 2/3 empty. Yeah, that's been fun. Full of bits of plastic and sticks and stones which I've been popping in there, and then wheeling. Alex has been here, as you can see by the trucks. He's helped bring all the compost down and the cardboard and that. Thank goodness Alex was here. Saved a lot of walking. So everything out of the Dalek has been going into this bed, and then we'll top it up with compost. Meanwhile, Alex has planted, oh, what did he say this was?
Pumpkins.
Pumpkins, that's right, because his children would like to have pumpkins. So he's dug out this. And Catherine
It's still doing the art.
is still doing the arch, although having said that, almost done, I think.
3 years later.
Yeah. So it's been a fairly productive morning, and I would have filmed more, but we've been yapping.
And it's beautiful, and it's really lovely day.
Oh, look at it, look.
For it.
There's the beach down there, the sea. Really lovely. Very windy. Anyway, just going to go past you,
I
Catherine.
think it's time for a cup of tea.
Oh, yeah. Look, am I really sad to be so excited about a shelf?
Yeah.
And you might have noticed as well, different table and chairs, because Alex's mum has also donated the one that she had that she wasn't using. So we now have 2 sets of table and chairs, and that's fine, because the plan is, and we've agreed this with Alex, is to level all of this and all the way down to where I am and around.
And flag it.
And flag it, because Alex has got 3 children and his wife, and then there's me and Cath and Abby, so we do actually need 2 tables and 2 chairs, particularly if we're going to have a planned barbecue down here in the summer.
Which we probably will at some point.
Yeah, so far so good, still lots to do and lots of time to do it in, but yeah, a cup of tea first and probably a hi-fi bar.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, she's going to lift it. Are you going to lift it? She's worked it out. Hey, watch
There's a
it.
screw missing.
Watch
I've
his-
got to do this last screw.
Watch his bit. Wow, that's tall.
Whee.
Well, that's really tall.
So, I've got another one to do these.
Yeah.
That's another couple of days it's going to take me.
Well, sorry about the cars. We are right next to the road. Probably not a couple of days.
No, hopefully do it today.
Do you want to put it where we were thinking of putting it? Just so we can get an idea.
Well,
Apart from the wheelbarrows in the way. But yeah.
yeah, I can do if you want to help. I could do with getting this last screw in though.
Oh yeah. Finish screwing.
Yeah.
Cath wants to drag the metal planter that I have spent the last hour and a half trying to fill out of it. Because as you can see, the arch is bigger than we thought it was going to be. So wonky currently. That is huge.
It's actually a lot bigger than I realised.
That is massive, Cath.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you think we could just like have a cup of tea first?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And a hi-fi bar, 3 sins. There we go. Well, we've got the 2 arches up. Put them where we think they'll go. We've got some compost in that one now. The other one needs filling. But we've been like cable tying them together to try and give them more strength.
Yeah.
And then I think you want to put some...
We've got some galvanised mesh over there,
Yeah.
which I thought we could cable tie to the structure.
Give it, yeah, more strength.
More strength and a bit more of something for runner beans or whatever we're going to grow here
Yeah.
to climb up.
And then maybe put some stakes in as well.
Yeah, we'll have to
So they don't
probably-
blow over.
Yeah.
And then fill up the 2 beds that the archers are going in, and then I reckon that's probably us nearly done for today, because it's been fun, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just sitting down now. I'm absolutely knackered. The archway is up, the birds are fed. We have galvanised the archway as well. The Dalek behind me, there, that's been emptied of last year's soil. Everything broke down nicely, as it should. So in the beds, half of that is the old soil and half of it is compost. And then everything that we had dug out a few days ago is in the Dalek to break down. Cath's just doing something else. I don't know. The beginnings of a netted area, but there's the galvanised. It gives it a bit more strength. We do need to stake it, but I don't think that's going to be today.
No.
Cath's wandering around with a saw in her hand.
Mm-hmm.
This was last year, one of last year's netting tunnels that we made, which was still relatively together, I think, so that was useful. Cath's just popped that in there.
Made it a bit shorter because I think it was 3 tubes long.
Yeah.
Made put cabbages in there.
I think we are coming near the end though now, aren't we, really?
Yeah.
I know I'm done. Luckily nothing in yet, so no watering needed. It's all just building for now. I think we're going to pop back tomorrow evening, I think. But you won't see that
Get
because...
some stuff in the ground, hopefully.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
I mean, maybe we'll do a little separate video for that, I don't know. But currently, very achy and very glad that dinner is made. And I know, let's turn this round. I know that you saw us having the curry last night. I did film that, yeah I did. We made loads, we got 3 boxes full in the freezer and enough in the fridge for dinner tonight. And I think given the effort we've put in here today, that is dinner, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, that's what you make your batch cook for, is to make sure that if you're doing other things, that you're not going to go off plan.
Yep.
And, okay, yeah, it's the same, but
Yeah.
we're not going to go off plan.
And it's a bit boring for you guys. I was going to do viewer's choice, but I don't want to. I don't want to now. I'm going to do that tomorrow instead, and we'll just eat what we've got in the fridge.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we'll tidy up here, and then we will see you at home. Dinner. Thank goodness it was in the fridge. Chinese chicken curry, same as last night, with rice, same as last night. Oh, that's the ice cream van coming up the road. No, not
Just
fast.
ignore it. Just ignore it. It's not really that.
Look at that for timing. Okay, we're not having ice cream, we're having dinner. And I've had very few sins today. I think off the top of my head, half a sin for the yoghurt at breakfast. So I will likely, if I have the energy to do it, have chocolate quark tonight. It's only 2.5 sins today, but
Oh, you probably
that's
be
okay.
asleep in about half an hour.
Maybe. No, because I need to edit this.
Isn't that what happened last night? In fact?
Yes, and the night before, I know.
You meant to have supper, but you weren't actually awake for it.
No, I wasn't. I was not.
Do you want some salt?
Yeah.
There you go. Don't sling it over your shoulder.
No. There you go, a bit of salt. Right, okay, that's dinner. I'm going to eat this. I'm going to say goodbye, and we're going to say see you on the next one.
See you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.